Hey guys, Booligan here with Booligan Airsoft and Airsoft Insider. Today taking a look at this sweet pistol, but really this thing on this sweet pistol. What is this? It's not a light, not a laser, nothing like that. It is a training system. What kind of training system is it? Well, what this does is this helps record your shots. It helps record what you are actually doing with the gun at the time of firing. You can use this for both real firearms as well as airsoft, and you can use it to train with airsoft, dry fire train with airsoft, just to see what you are actually doing with your trigger. And it works in cooperation with this app on your phone that you can then go through, and you can do test fires, you can do dry fire, you can do real firing with your real firearm or your airsoft gun, and it will record what you are doing with your shots to help improve your trigger pull and things like that. It has special sensors inside that record micro movements of the gun, flinches, it coming off target, things like that. So what we're gonna do, this is just, we're gonna be dry firing this. I'm gonna put this up here a little bit and press start, and then we're gonna do 10 dry fire shots. We're gonna record what it does and look at that data. So you use it just like you would use your normal gun. You aim at a target and you pull the trigger just like you normally would. In this case, we're dry firing it, so I have to recock it with every time. Just about done. And 8, 9, one more shot. Okay, so what that does is as you are shooting, it's recording what the gun is doing over those shots. And it does it by looking at pressure, hold moment, what the heck I'm doing when I am pulling the trigger. Let's stop this practice. So it's going to give me an average score, 88.1, which is pretty good. I'm pulling a little bit on the low end, but what it's doing is it's telling me what I'm probably doing, breaking my wrist up. And it will tell you how to help with that. So you press the little learn button, and it'll tell you breaking wrist up, breaking wrist down. It'll tell you how to correct all of these various little problems. And it'll tell you this on every single shot. You can go through all your old open training sessions. I have a lot of different guns that I was training on. I was first testing this. I was testing this with a revolver, both double action and single action. It was getting some really interesting results. When you're going through the different settings, you can set it for a pistol, a rifle. You can select your specific firearm, right, left-handed, whether you're dry firing, live firing, or CO2 detection. Haven't messed around with that too much yet. Whether the mount is forwards or backwards on the gun so that it's giving you accurate information, and where it is located on your gun. It's a pretty deep app, and I'm excited to go through this some more, both with my real firearms and my airsoft stuff, and just see how I'm doing and see what I can do to improve my shooting. If you start seeing patterns, if you do 15, 20 dry fire shots and it's saying, hey, every single time you're not getting enough trigger and you're causing the gun to wobble just a tiny bit, that's then something that you can learn from and you can adapt. The nice part about this is that you can just take this and put it on a different gun and try from there, see how that gun works, and just kind of keep moving with all your different guns that you're having accuracy issues with, and just seeing how you can improve as you shoot. The best part about this is it doesn't require you to actually be shooting. Now obviously when you're shooting a real firearm, you are going to be, unless you're comfortable with it, you're probably going to be, some people just, they squint, they flinch. I still struggle with that with some guns. When I'm shooting my carry gun, a 357 Magnum snub nose revolver, that thing hurts. It hurts to shoot. It's loud, it's violent, and I am, every single shot, I am a little little bit flinchy with it. So that's why you practice and that's why you train. But unfortunately, practicing and training with ammunition and your gun shooting every time can get very, very expensive very fast. And that's why this lets you kind of supplement that. Lets you supplement your real firearm practice, your range time, making sure you're actually hitting the damn target, with dry fire training to make sure that your hand is doing what it's supposed to, that your trigger is doing what it's supposed to, and that you're developing those muscle memories that are going to make you the best shooter that you can be. Now, this thing isn't particularly cheap. It's $130. However, that $130 gets you this, it gets you the app, it gets you a charging cable and a couple of other things. Kind of a nifty little Pelican case. Actually, that case is kind of awesome that this thing comes in. So the question then becomes, is it better to get this, get a lifetime of training out of it, or to use $130 worth of ammo? Realistically, your best option is to budget at least $250 so that you get $130 for this and $120 of ammo, that you are training both ways. That's the important part. You want to be supplementing this training, dry fire training, with actual trigger time, with actual bullets on target trigger time. And if you do those two things, you are going to be shooting great. Practice makes perfect, and this is an excellent tool that helps you get that practice. So again, this is the MantisX firearm training system. There's a link below with more information on where you can get it. Many thanks to them for sending this over for us to check out. And stay tuned. I'm going to be using this on some of my real firearms as well as more airsoft in the future on future videos. Thanks for watching.